life field. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Texas Rangers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And starting in this one, Jacob deGrom.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go. And the batter now, Parker Meadows. On the outside corner for a strike. And we're underway. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Langford hauls it in, and there's two away. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. And Singy, you have to think this lefty-heavy lineup is ready to eat in this one with a righty on the hill.
Eat it is, Boog. So many lefties just feel more confident with the righty pitching, giving them that little edge. Doesn't always play out that way in the box score, though, so we'll see what happens in this game.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Riley Green. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one.
The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Heim gets it to first, and that will end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the first, 0-0. Back in Arlington, and today's starting pitcher, Tarik Skubal. Always a treat to watch, one of the best starters in the sport, Singing.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Marcus Semien, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Skubal, a 6'3" lefty, 240 pounds, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Yeah, that's fouled off. And here it comes. Just missed. Fastball for a strike. Line and a base hit into right. So a man on base to start the inning. He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Here's Corey Seager. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Checks over to first, back safely. And here is Wyatt Langford, late on that fastball.
0-1.
And the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next offering is down low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. That's down and in. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Runner.
Simeon runs. Pitch is high. Throw, safe. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Lays out and makes the play. Throw into third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
He takes a huge gamble right there. If that ball gets by him, the run scores easily from second, and the hitter maybe ends up on third. But a great job, excellent focus on the dive, and he robbed extra bases on that one.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Peterson getting ready to hit. Fastball right back to the mound. Gets it to first, and Peterson retired. And that will end the inning. Rangers leave one, scoreless after one. Back at Globe Life Field, second inning set to go. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities. Well, that's such a routine play. Probably makes that throw accurately 99 out of 100 times, or even better. But that one just got away from him a little bit, and he couldn't stay on the bag at first.
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. And that one sliced foul. Inside, just missed. Carpenter gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering upstairs. Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throws it away.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
No score here in the second. Good eye right there.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Man at second. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Colt Keith, batting with one down, takes a strike. There's a strike.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now Jace Young. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. One left for Detroit. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. And that's downstairs. And that's ball one.
1-0.
Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Well struck left field. And it is gone. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Here's Josh Young. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 strike.
Next offering misses. 1-1.
1-1.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Meadows sizing this one up. And there's one down.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Evan.
And now it's going to be Evan Carter. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Foul ball there. Going to count 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Now it's 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
The first baseman.
2 down, bases empty. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Two outs, bases empty. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swinging a foul out of play. 2 down, nobody on.
2-2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Rangers strike first on the solo job. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're dialed into the show. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now the catcher comes up to him. Jake Rogers. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played. A good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him. Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
And next to hit for Detroit, Trey Sweeney. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. And that drops in for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Popped up. Young settles underneath it. Brings it in. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Parker.
Back to the top of the lineup,
Meadows.
Parker Meadows. Digs in now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that's in for a strike.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Check swing called strike. No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball, 2 strikes.
That one drifts inside.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And that's a little bit high, and it's 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 1-0. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Now here is Jonah Heim. Skubal back to work. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
1-0.
Fastball for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Full count.
That misses. Counts full, 3-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
And that is out of play. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And that's off the inside edge. It's 2-2.
2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Snags it for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 5. Shortstop, Corey.
2 outs, base is empty.
Seager.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. That clips a corner. And there's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Stays alive. 2 outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
One, two.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Rangers, but they lead it 1-0. Back in Arlington, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Gleyber Torres.
Come on, Rangers. Go back to Detroit.
That catches the corner.
Well, these Tigers,
0-1.
as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone.
1-1.
You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swinging a foul straight back.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
2-2 down. Right side. Garcia flashes the leather on the running catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Ball one.
The Tigers yet to pick up a hit here. Outside. Now 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout. In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Fastball for a strike. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Grounds one to short. Slings to first in time.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1. Carpenter measures 6 feet 2 inches, 27 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Just missed. That's a little bit low. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Way high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They still trail 1-0. Bottom of the fourth. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
The left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
1-2.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
I'm just keeping it real. Nobody knows how I feel, 'cause you wasn't there when I almost...
Peterson just got a piece of it. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that's down and away. Next offering way upstairs. That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Now
man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
One gone, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. He's already homered in this game. Ball one, no strikes. Peterson leads off first with one away. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Just missed.
3-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Man at first, one away. Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And now Josh Young. And a swing and a miss there.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Pitch misses there. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. One left for Texas, but they're on top 1-0.
General better fall back, put your hands up. It's a new sheriff in town. Everybody get up, get down and
ready now for the 5th inning. The batter now, Matt Vierling.
Matt Vierling.
Just off the inside edge.
Well, these Tigers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swinging a foul straight back. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
2 strikes.
Misses off the plate. Full count now.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
On the ground, Simeon throws to first. One away here in the 5th.
Up next for the Tigers, the first baseman, Colt Keith.
So digging in, Colt Keith. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
That one clips the outside corner. 0-2 now. The Rangers leading by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
The third baseman.
And next up for the Tigers, Jace Young. 0 for 1 so far. And a swing and a miss.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Just off the inside edge.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Tigers are shut down there. They trail here 1-0. Back at Globe Life Field, and now the center fielder, Evan Carter. As the lefty gets to work. Ball 1 on a pitch inside.
Well, these Rangers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Keith makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Stepping in the long ball threat, Jake Berger. Caught looking his first time up. That one missed. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Next offering is fouled back. 1 down, base is empty. Way high with that one. And it's 2-2. Got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Up next for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. Struck out looking at his first at bat. And that one fouled off. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Meadows makes the grab, and that's the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. DeGrom back to work. That's outside. 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Robert Garcia getting loose out there. Webb also throwing. And the count 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Trey Sweeney in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. In danger of losing the no-hitter here. This one in the air, center field. Carter gets there. He's under it. Makes the grab. And there's one away.
The batter, the shortstop, Trey.
And up next for Detroit, Trey Sweeney. Off the plate inside, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
Ball 2.
That one fouled off. The Tigers still looking for their first hit in this one. Right through there for a strike.
Big, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Very high with that one. Full count now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. On the ground to short. Seager sends it to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat.
Next for the Tigers, the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch misses.
1-0.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Fouled off left side. In the air, left field. Langford settles under this one. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now. It's the Rangers 1 and the Tigers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Marcus Semien. And a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Here comes Corey Seager. 0 for 2 in this one. Late swing, foul to the left. Semien gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Hit in the air, center field. And it's caught for the out.
Up next for the Rangers, the left fielder, Wyatt.
So up next, Wyatt Langford, third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Snap throw to first. Semien back in. Just missed.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Ground ball up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second, now one out.
Everything came together for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And Jack Peterson stands in. In there, and it's 0-1. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the bottom of the sixth. Got him looking. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's the bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Now a chance for Adolis Garcia. He's produced the only run of the game with his solo shot earlier.
Yeah, the pitching's been outstanding in this one, so that home run has really been the only big sign of life from either offense.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two on, two outs. Chopped left side. Young fires over to first. That's the inning. Rangers leave a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Robert Garcia.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, one-run game. Gleyber Torres up to hit. And that drops in for a strike. And now the count is even.
1-1.
And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a line drive, and that's going to end the no-hitter. It's a base hit. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double. So they finally get their first hit in this one, and that puts an end to the combined no-hitter bid.
Yeah, and that combined no-no doesn't have the same prestige as a solo one, but you have to give credit to these pitchers for coming in, putting on a great performance so far, but now all attention goes towards getting a W in this ball game.
Now here is Riley Green. Close but called a ball. Ball one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Line drive. And it stays fair. Run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and this game is tied in the seventh.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Go ahead run on base. Kerry Carpenter will hit next. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
That one close, ruled a ball. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's got it. 1 away. And next to hit for Detroit, Matt Vierling. And ball one to the right fielder. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Line to left. And that's a fair ball. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair, and even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory, and that right there was perfect. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Robert Garcia done for the day, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Obi Milner into the game.
Obi Milner.
And next up for the Tigers, Colt Keith. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there, and
Seager whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, that was a good job to make sure he had a good handle on the baseball to get off a strong throw. And sometimes guys will rush that, and that's the difference. Right there, it ended up being a close play, but he got it.
Jace Young up now for the Tigers. Base hit, one run in already. The second run scores, and they lead by 2.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. First pitch just misses. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. So they find a way to break up the no-hitter, and now it's stretch time. It's the Tigers 3 and the Rangers 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Will Vest.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
For the Rangers,
Josh Young now at the plate.
Young.
And a foul ball. Vest measures 6 feet even. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Fastball for a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Ball one there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that is downstairs. And the count is even 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. one away. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. A little bit high, and that's ball one. Just missed. One down, base is empty.
Ha!
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
The first baseman, number 21, Jake Burger.
Next up for Texas, Jake Burger. And that one misses up and in. Ball one.
1-0.
Two down, nobody on. And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Way out front for strike two.
2-2.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The Rangers down by a pair here at the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch misses way outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And he makes the catch. That is the inning. So they make short work of him there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 3 and the Rangers 1. Back in Arlington, and now the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And that one upstairs, ball one. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Here's Gleyber Torres, 1 for 3. Step off, throw to first. Meadows dives back in safely. There's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Meadows stands at first with 1 out. Runner on the go. Pitch
Ball
misses.
outside.
Throw to second, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Gets to it with a slide. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Tigers fail to make any noise, but they still lead it 3-1. So they turn things over to the righty, Jason Foley.
Never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers, no Republican to me. I'm the white Mary Dasher.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim.
The catcher, Jonah Heim.
The essence of this message, glad you dressing so expressive and you're moving in pathetic.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Bo Brisky getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Holton, the lefty, warming up as well. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that's a foul ball. Swings over the top of that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Green going after it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Marcus.
Here is Marcus Semien. Strike 1.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Swing and a pop-up. Got it. Nice grab. And a couple of quick outs.
Those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Seager stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Center field. Meadows under it. And that is that. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Sean Armstrong.
Now
pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now Riley Green.
The left fielder, number 31, Riley Green.
There's the strike up high. It's 0-1. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Dane Dunning up and loosening in the pen. Latz, a left-hander, also throwing. Next offering is fouled back. And ball 1.
1-2.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. The 1-2. This one high in the air to left center. Carter hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. 0 for 3 in this one. That one pushed foul. Chop to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Matt Vierling.
Matt Vierling getting ready to hit. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Ripped, but it curls foul. That one down the line, and that's just foul. And 1-2.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that just misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Ball. Full count.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Tigers 3 and the Rangers 1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Bo Brisky.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Now it's going to be Wyatt Langford. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one.
1 strike.
And there's a ball. Right through there for a strike. Langford tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. Struck him out looking.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
I remember him and Jack used to control the parties, and they would let us know.
Peterson stands in now and watches strike one. Smoked on the ground to second. Torres over to first. Now only 1 out remaining.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Ground ball, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long